This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your desk.
I was thinking, Rost used to tell me stories about the Banuk and their shamans, and how they thread blue cables through their skin. Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's the ancient past that concerns me, anyway, not my own. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy. No room. This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it. I think I'm in the clear. We're apart. Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
bad omen for the ritual. A shaman has abandoned us. Let our destiny.
May the songs of the lost echo eternally. Who knows better how to lead than Aratak? I must be faithful.
I can always use these. Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Ourea, spouting on about spirits and demons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Ourea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin, like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered, like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Ourea's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
I want to know more about this.
It's crazy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to...
Then you need to find her. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call... I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the...
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures.
Well, now I'm definitely interested.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak could tell me more about Ourea or Thunder's drum. Might be worth a shot.
Pleasant day.
Deep in. Silence of the rising water.
You seem sad, stranger.
Yes. A sudden deluge. Without rain. I'm Laolai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was.
Deep Din.
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could.
A flood without rain.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like. But I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere.
We've never faced anything like the machines that guard Thunderstorm.
No more music. Blood saw to that.
So,
Machines in the South suffer their own sort of corruption.
Remember,
Wonder what sort of challenge they present.
when the old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were still small, it was she who led us through the frozen wastes. We also remember the ravenous tribe, who delighted in sucking the marrow from our broken bones. Everywhere Banukai and Hawara fled, the
Some like to pretend the cut belongs to the Banuk. Don't listen.
I've never traveled further south than the Greyboard. In the old days, the Mad Sun King made doing so impossible.
Quite a view you've got up here.
It's a useful perspective. How fleeting we are. From up here, you can see how the light paints across the land. All our marks will pass.
That outlook sounds a little depressing for a painter.
Haven't met many artists, have you? Song's Edge needs new stories. I scrubbed its past off this rock to start anew, but a new start needs new colors. Fresh pigment.
These pigments you want.
Salts gather at the edges of geysers and hot pools.
I'll see what I can find.
Seek out the vibrant ones. A spring of sudden color among snow, but I'd reward you as well.
Water lapping on old stone. That's the sound of sleep, not living.
Perfect.
Pray, holy brick.
Won't find better wares.
Don't look to me. Watch out for the Oseram merchants.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that later.
Aloy, I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. It used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Erend didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
She wasn't worried about her pain. She was worried about her brother. And she was worried about you.
Thank you, Aloy. I suppose I needed to know I was as much on her mind as she is on mine. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives.
Get all the
Come,
best goods.
let's talk it over.